What is happening, everybody? Trey here, joined by my dad, Sean, and today, reactions to the classics. We have another song battle coming your way. Today, we're going to be reacting to Car Seat Headrest and the track Drunk Driver / Killer Whales versus Lucy Dacus's track Night Shift. I'm familiar with Lucy Dacus. I've heard a couple songs from Car Seat Headrest, so looking forward to this because our longtime friend and patron of the channel who suggested it, T Super, has some great musical taste, man. So looking forward to this one.
Yeah, and he said two real good younger singer-songwriters, and he noticed that both artists are on the same record label, Matador, maybe serendipity, a battle of modern-day epics, he says. So, of course, we'll start off with Car Seat Headrest, Drunk Driver / Killer Whales from the Teens of Denial album in 2016, their 10th album. Ooh. Lead singer and songwriter Will Toledo decided to focus on writing music that was more straightforward and easier to perform live for this album. He said, quote, "I wrote it during a period in my life when I was not feeling a lot of love. Its tone and content reflect that. I made it because that's what I do. Records have always marked the various phases of my life, and I needed to get out of this one, so I needed to make a record." Now, this one has an interesting story just in music lore, Trey. On May 13, 2016, Matador Records recalled the entire initial compact disc and vinyl print runs of the album, following the denial of permission to use lyrics from the Cars' Just What I Needed in the song Just What I Needed / Not Just What I Needed.
Okay, yeah, because T Super brought that on one of our live streams.
Yeah, it was the first time in the label's history that they recalled the record. The recalled copies were destroyed at the label's warehouse using a garbage truck compactor. So Trey, it's one of those things, if you somehow have one of those, even if no one knows who Car Seat Headrest is, it becomes a big deal. But they thought they had got the permission. The Rick Ocasek, the late great former lead of the Cars, found out that he had changed a lyric, and he said, no, if you're going to change a lyric, you can't have it. Tell us about this song.
Yeah, this was their second single from this record. Will Toledo said about the song, it's, quote, post-party melancholia, wishing to either be a better person or care less about the whole deal, going home alone in poor condition. The Killer Whales bit is inspired by Blackfish, which is a depressing film.
Well, sounds like a bunch of sunshine. Well, as always, we'll have the lyrics up. Thanks again, T Super.
To start, I left my keys somewhere in the mess. It comes and goes in plateaus. 1 month later, I'm a fucking pro. My parents would be proud. Or fall asleep on the floor, forget what happened in the morning. There are notes in your handwriting, but you can't make it out. We are not a proud race, it's not a race at all. We're just trying, I'm only trying to get home. Drunk drivers, this is not a good thing. I don't mean to rationalize or try and explain it away. It's not okay. Drunk drivers, it's too late to articulate it. That empty feeling, you share the same fate as the people you hate. You built yourself up against others' feelings, and it left you feeling empty as a car coasting downhill. I had become such a negative person. It was all just an act. It was all so easily stripped away. But if we learn how to live like this, maybe we can learn how to start again. Like a child who's never done wrong, who hasn't taken that first step. proud race. It's not a race at all. We're just trying. I'm only trying to get home. Drunk drivers, put it out of your mind. Perish the thought, there's no comfort in responsibility. Drunk drivers. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Killer whales. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Killer whales. Use that voice in your head, giving you shit again. But you know he loves you, and he doesn't mean to cause you pain. Please listen to him. It's not too late. Turn off the engine, get out of the car and start to walk. Drunk drivers. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Killer whales. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. Killer whales.
All right, Drunk Drivers, Killer Whales coming in right here. Car seat headrest, and wow, I really enjoyed this song, and I think T Super's description of it being an epic was correct here.
Yeah, man, long song, over 6 minutes long, and I thought the melody was really good. I thought the songwriting was really good.
Yeah, and I think too, you just really get the sense of a guy who's down and out on his luck, feeling out of it from that intro where it was just a cappella, right?
Yeah.
My love tells me I'm a mess. I couldn't get the car to start. I left my keys somewhere in the mess. So that already tells you, all right, this guy, he's not really feeling up to his top self, right? And he notes, I think sarcastically, my parents would be proud. He notes he's either gonna fall asleep on the floor, forget what happened in the morning, and to me that maybe signifies part of this drunken state that maybe he is in, or a state of just oblivion or fading away, so to speak. And because he even notes it comes and goes in plateaus. He says, we are not a proud race. It's not a race at all. We're just trying. I'm only trying to get home. And he notes drunk drivers. I wonder if that saying we're not a proud race kind of connects with that drunk drivers. Like everybody here is just trying their best, so to speak, even if maybe they're not making the wisest decisions.
Yeah, I think that's good. He says it's a way to articulate that empty feeling you share the same fate as the people you hate.
So again, that commonality, I think, with just the human race and the human condition and just the intricacies and the difficulties that we all face, and the different ways people try to numb that, right?
Yeah, and he's saying, we're all in the same boat. I've just become a negative person. It was all an act. It was all so easily stripped away. But then he says, if we learn to live like this, maybe we can learn how to start again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and throughout this, Dad, I thought the guitar was really a highlight.
I did too.
And even some of those drum fills, especially towards the end of the track, were quite impressive as well. Will's lyricism and his vocals fit this type of track.
Agree,
I think
100%.
really well. So I really got to check out some more Car Seat Headrest. And now we're going to Lucy Dacus here. Her record from last year was one of my favorites. So
I remember that.
I'm looking forward to hearing this one. We have the song Night Shift from the Historian release in 2018. In addition to her solo work, she's also part of a group called Boy Genius with Phoebe Bridgers, and then one of my favorites, Julian Baker. This was the lead single. Lucy described the song as, quote, the only breakup song I've ever written. It was inspired by her relationship with her former bassist, with whom she broke up with after finishing the tour for her previous album, No Burden. She said about including this as the opening track.
Very deliberate. A breakup song is so immediately relatable. A first genuine heartbreak is a look into reimagining what your life is going to look like. If you accommodate somebody else and you think they're going to be part of your life, and then they're not, you have to reform. The rest of the album has that reforming quality, having the rug pulled out from underneath you and coming back. And this song has major acclaim. Pitchfork named it the 50th best song of 2018. Rolling Stone the 30th. NPR Music the 2nd. And Rolling Stone named it the 35th best song of the 2010. Wow.
The first time I tasted somebody else's spit, I had a coughing fit. I mistakenly called them by your name. I was let down, it wasn't the same.
Talk about just getting right into it from the jump, eh?
Trying to derail my one-track mind, regaining my self-worth in record time. But I can't help but think of your other in the bed that was mine. Am I a masochist, resisting urges to punch you in the teeth? Call you a bitch and leave. Why did I come here to sit and watch you stare at your feet? What was the plan? Absolve your guilt and shake hands. I feel no need to forgive, but I might as well. But let me kiss your lips, so I know how it felt. Pay for my coffee and leave before the sun goes down. Walk 4 hours in the dark, feeling all hell. Don't hold your breath. Forget you ever saw me 9 to 5, so I'll take the night shift. And I'll never see you again if I can help it. In 5 years I hope the songs feel like covers, dedicated to new lovers. You got a 9 to 5, so I'll take the night shift. And I'll never see you again if I can help it. In 5 years I hope the songs feel like covers, dedicated to new lovers.
All right, Night Shift, Lucy Dacus bringing it in right here. Another long, epic track. What do you think of this one, Dad?
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought the songwriter on it was just tremendous. And she, because it had sparse instrumentation to the last minute and a half, it really just brought you into the story. It's pretty straightforward songwriting. You just feel the pain that she feels.
Yeah, I think even from that first verse, right, she is still obviously hung up on this person. That heartbreak is so apparent from those opening lyrics. And, she's just kind of asking herself, like, and reflecting, I think, on this relationship, the good parts as well as the bad parts. In the chorus, she knows, I feel no need to forgive, but I might as well. But let me kiss your lips so I know how it felt. Again, right? Like, I don't...
for punishment, man.
Yeah, I don't need to forgive you, but at the same time, I kind of want to remember and reminisce about the good things that we used to have, right? Those
Which will just reset that heartbreak. Man.
Yeah, man, those rose-tinted glasses. Arrangement was quite, kind of sparse and intimate, I think, as well, until we got to the last couple minutes of the song, where we got just a very reverb and distorted guitar work, quite noisy and loud, which I thought worked well with Lucy kind of ramping up her vocals at that point as well, where we kind of get to the title of the track. You got a 9 to 5, so I'll take the night shift, and I'll never see you again if I can help it. So maybe that's her resolution to fully move on, never see this person again.
Well, yeah, I think the next lines in there, in 5 years, I hope the songs feel like covers dedicated anywhere. Like, I'm going to sing this song and not even remember it was even written about you. So,
yeah, and I think is one thing both these songs had. One thing to be able to write a track, but to be able to kind of put that instrumentation and get that emotion across as well. That's a whole nother story, but I thought both of these songs delivered in that regard right there. But now it's time to choose our winner. Car Seat Headrest, Lucy Dacus. Who you choosing, Dad?
Well, I think Lucy's song, the songwriter on it was more straightforward, so it really kind of got to you, kind of knew. You got to kind of interpret the car seat headrest, but I enjoyed the arrangement more on the car seat headrest. So I'm going to go with that, but it's really close. You could flip a coin on this one.
No, man, I like I said, enjoyed both of them. I'd give both of them the heart treatment, but I'm going Drunk Drivers. Killer Whales from Car Seat Headrest myself. I just thought just a bit more relatable to me in the lyrical content. That's all it comes down to, really. So with that said, man, we of course want to hear from you. Let us know your winner of this battle down below. Be sure to give T Super some love in the comments for suggesting this, and let us know some other tracks by both of these artists to check out. If you'd like to have us do a reaction for you or just support the channel in any way, we'd really appreciate it if you checked out our Patreon page. But until next time, thanks for watching, happy listening, and we will see you.